Oh my God! I tell you right now, oh, crazy that. Well, it worked for a little while anyway, right? Yeah, it worked for a little while. I guess you didn't like me for too much, though. Oh well, what are you gonna do, right? It happens. Anyway, Lord have mercy. I can't win for losing some days. I'm just gonna tell you guys. I really don't understand what happened, but it just it just signed out. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Ain't what you're gonna do, right? Ooh. What's that one? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I can take. Um. Yeah. What's this one? Oh yeah. Okay. You guys back? No. Changing places. Put yourself to the ground. Uh-oh. Somebody's contacting me. Who can it be now? Oh, Lord. Oh, what do we got here? What is that? Boy. Got coins down here and don't even know what the heck they are. Ain't that something? Probably doesn't surprise most people. Oh. I got to look through some pennies this week, too. As a matter of a fact. Okay. What did I do with that coin? What are you guys up to? I see somebody watching. Poor Rev. He's having one of them days. Oh my God, let me tell you. Thinking of some things that I need to. I don't know, Jack. That damn camera just pooped the bucket. For some reason, the sound just goes out in it. So I have no clue. I think it just doesn't like me, to be honest with you. The camera just does not like me. Need to clean this mess up. I'll tell you that. I got a mess up here. get to doing things and I make messes. And I'm really good at that, let me tell you. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I think that's what it is. Maybe I need to put a fan on it or something. I don't know. Just it gets to a certain point and then it just goes out. You know? Oh well, ain't much I can do about it. Well, except just use this camera here. Tell you what, I got quite the mess going on down here. I'm trying to get it so that I can move without knocking something over. One of these days, I got to come down here and clean this mess. It's like, wow. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something too. Holy cow. I had gotten some special coins that I need to make special holders for. Back in, God, I can't remember. I think it was January or February. I can't really remember now. It was either January or February. And I hid them on myself. And I was going to have them only for Christmas because it was super rare. So I got to figure out what the heck I did with them. Because now I don't know what I did with them. No. I got stuff everywhere. Oh, my Lord have mercy. What have I done? I wonder if I just got mad. I just stuck stuff in there. I guess maybe I did. Who knows? Oh, I found some of these. I'll be darned. Well, there's some goodies in that box back there. I might have to start giving some of them away. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to have some giveaways for that box. Man, there's a lot of stuff in that box back there. Holy cow. I got a giveaway box back there. Forgot I had the giveaway box back there. Oh, well. Have to do that probably on Thursday or something, right? Because I really don't feel like doing the auction night, to be honest with you. I don't think you guys either. But I think what I'm going to do is up until next Thursday, I'm just going to kind of. Oh, and my other two knives should be finished too. I want to have a Halloween auction though. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, Halloween auction. And I'll just dress up as myself. I do have a lot of them, Jack. Actually. Shoot, I probably got one right here. Who knows? Nah, I got some upstairs for sure. No lie, I got a bunch of them. But I want to put them in, 2x2s. So I got some 2x2s coming. I'll put them in a 2x2s and I'll bring them out Thursday. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do some of those Thursday. Yeah, just send me a list. I'll look. I got a lot of toners. Most of them are all toned. They're really nice and toned. So I'm just going to tell you that ahead of time. But I know I got some. So just send it to me. I'll tell you what I got. But yeah, the other two knives will be ready. So probably not this week, but well, maybe Sunday. I'll have some boxes ready and some knives ready for sale. Do something different for Halloween. Yeah, I sell knives on Halloween, right? If they're ready, I'll do a demonstration for the auction first. What I'm going to sell to fill 2 books. Yeah, okay. Just let me know what you need, and I'll look through my stuff because I got a bunch. Okay. You just need fillers, right, Jack? You just need fillers, or do you need nice ones? Just let me know. I think my niece is gonna pop in. Okay, you just need fillers. I think my niece is gonna pop in and see her Uncle Rab. I don't think she's ever seen me live, so oh, she might be watching me. There she is. Hi, Mackenzie. What are you doing? It's Uncle Rabs. Oh, you never seen my basement, have you? You never been down here, have you? Well, let me take you on a little tour. You ready? You ready to see Uncle Rab's basement? P, D, and S, and the other book just has P and D. Okay. You ready? Here you go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, Jack. Hey, Jack, I was telling Mackenzie I got a couple of coins. What do you think? Hey, Mackenzie, look. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. My back. Old age. I love you too. So you can always get a hold of Uncle Rab because I'm on generally a couple times a week, and I always do videos. So if you can't get a hold of me in one place, you can always get a hold of me in the other. I heard the message. That's why They said I was live. So, how you making out? Pretty good? Had some fuzz in my head. I think I still got fuzz in my head. No fuzz in my head. No. You can learn a lot from Uncle Rab, huh? I ought to send you girls one of these. A coin beer. See? Coin bears. Ain't they cool? Maybe I'll send some up to you guys. Oh yeah, I got a few. Oh yeah, I got a few. See those cases right there? Those two cases right there. Mm. That's my pride and joy cases. Took me 15 years. Well, actually, let's see, 86, 96, 2006. Let's see, 96, 2006, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I got 35 years in one of the boxes, and then I got, God, I don't know, 15 years in the other one. So we have fun. We come out here, we talk about all kinds of stuff, guitars, coins, whatever. You always learn a lot. That's what it's about. It's about learning, because you never know. You just never know. I'll show you something cool. Check this out. Pretty neat, huh? I'm going to make some of these. I like the way they shot. That's a pretty neat idea. I like stuff like that. That's cool. That's why Uncle Rab told you. Got to know your coins, right? Here is the Coin Bible. Look how thick that book is. Hey, what's up, Partridge family? What's going on, brother? How's you doing tonight? Oh, my dragon? Well, actually, I'll show you something. There you go. Got my dragon over here, and then the bear, and then Scully, and then over here is a shark. Here's my shark. They're members of my band. The members of my band because I don't have anybody else in the band. So I got them. It's cool. I got lots of cool stuff. Hey, have you ever heard of Buckethead? I don't know if you ever heard of Buckethead. There's a signed picture of Buckethead up there. And that green guitar. Jimi Hendrix is on a ceiling. Can't show you him though. For you guys that don't know, that Mackenzie is my niece, so I claimed her as my niece, and that's all there is to it. So I don't know what I did with that other copper thing. Oh, I think I put them down there. These tubes of copper. I thought I lost them. You know somebody with that name? Oh, lots of laughs. I lost the copper. I found it. I got stuff hid back there and underneath the table, and oh my god, it's just whatever. It's crazy. I got a bunch of crazy stuff down here. Like I said, one of these days I'm going to clean it up, but it ain't going to be this day. A friend's daughter, huh? Hey, you guys ever seen a finger plane? Check this out. This is a finger plane. It's a brass finger plane. It's for taking little shavings off when you're doing woodworking. Yeah, my finger plane. I was pretty lazy today too, to be honest with y'all. Mackenzie, I think your Uncle Tom's on his way up tomorrow. He asked me if I was going with him. I said, hell no, I'm not going. He just don't want to take the boring ass trip up there. I got too much stuff to do, man. I got all that stuff going on out there. I got to get these boxes done. I've been working these boxes for. I got to get them done. I got to get them done and sold. Shit, man. Uncle Rab made this knife. Look, I made this knife. See? I made that. What, the last visit? Well, hopefully it'll simmer down. But now you got all that responsibility, so you'll be okay. Just keep on Uncle Tom under wraps. Don't let him overwhelm you. Oh, you ain't seen nothing, Partridge. Wait until you see these other ones. Oh, man. I got to sharpen them, but everybody's different. I got two other knives that are out there drying right now, but I got to put an edge on them. I don't want to make them too sharp, but it's going to take me a couple of days to put an edge on them. But they should come out pretty nice. But I got two other knives I'm going to auction. I got two more stands I got to make for those this week. Hey, what's up, Ryan? What's going on? What are you up to? So I got another knife that's similar to this one that I made. It's a little bit different. It doesn't have this finger hold, and it has a purple heart or purple koa handle on it. And then I engraved the handle on it, and then I inlaid it with copper, so it has copper in the engraving itself. It's supposed to rain. I think it's supposed to rain. Oh, yeah. That reminds me. Hey, welcome back, Dove. That reminds me. Thank you for reminding me of that, Partridge. I got to get those two knives done too. I have two antler knives I'm making, so yeah. Going to sleep? Well, if it rains tomorrow. Hey, did you get Far Cry 6, Ryan? I don't know. I don't know if you got it or not. It's a pretty good game, man. It's funny as hell. Getting ready to anyway. There you go. I'm going to be working too, as little as possible. Oh, you've been playing New World? Yeah, I haven't played any Destiny 2 a while. I've only been playing. I've been playing that Far Cry 6. It's a pretty good game. There's really nothing going on yet. I think they're supposed to come out with something soon, though. But you need your laptop fixed. I can tell you how to fix your laptop. Put it under the rear tire of your truck and just run over it and you buy a new one. That'll fix it for sure, Jack. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'm just trying to help you out. What I do is save all my files, right? Save all my files, put them on a stick, and run over that bad boy. Or smash it with a bucket of the tractor. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of relief in that. I'm telling you. You'll feel better about it. And then just go to eBay or somewhere and buy another one. Yeah, with what? My looks? Yeah, that won't even buy us a cup of coffee. Who, your boyfriend? Your boyfriend did? He won 2 races? Oh, wow. Nice. Well, congratulations. You can congratulate him from your Uncle Ram. That's cool. Tannerite. Hey, Partridge family. She lives really close to you, you know. The trophies were made out of pistons. Where was the race at? You know, Partridge family doesn't live too far from you, Mackenzie. So where was the race at? Mondo track? Oh my God! Now you said that, Partridge family is going to be all saying crazy stuff. That's the trophies? Those are the trophies? Really? That's funny. That's funny. They could have put a little wood plaque and then like epoxied them on the back of the wood plaque. I mean, it wouldn't have took them that much. They just give them a damn piston. Man, they're cheap up there in the backwoods. You, did he win any money? Did he win any money? Oh. Well, what you should do is tell him, say, hey, get with the guys, right? And I can't show you. Oh, I can't. I, I can't show you unless Mackenzie tells me that I can show you the picture. I just. Oh my God, they know each other. For crying out loud. See what a small world it is? Oh my God. See? It's a small world, guys. See? Now he knows my niece, and oh my God. See? See how the small world it is, guys? I'm telling you. That's why you can't say or do anything wrong because somebody knows you. I can show it? Okay. Well, you know why I didn't want to show it, right? There's the two trophies. The two pistons. Tell me they ain't some cheap rednecks. You tell your boyfriend the next time they're racing, right? To get a hold of Uncle Rab, and I'll make some trophy backs, right? And that way they can drill a hole through the back and drill a hole through the piston, put a screw in it with some epoxy, and then I can put a little plaque on the bottom and I can ship them up there. Okay? Just tell them. At least it looks cool on the wall if it's like that, and has like first place on it. Not no damn piston. That's just a little too redneck. Look, I understand the piston thing, but it needs to be on a plaque so you can put it on a wall. Just hand the guy a freaking piston, hey, first place, and do it with a freaking worn out paint pen. I mean, come on, I could do better than that. You know what I'm saying? So have them rednecks give me a call or something, and I'll do something for them next year. That way they look a little more professional. For crying out loud. Lord have mercy. How embarrassing. Either that or maybe I'll just make some for that so we can hang them on the wall. You know? Lord. I've seen it all, man. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Well, I mean, if you're going to display something, it should be, something you can display on a wall. That way you can say, look at that. That's cool. It is a small world. Well, Partridge Family. Partridge Family. Well, I'll draw one up for you, and I'll show you. See, this is probably a real rough drawing. But what I would do is something like that. Just make something for the back. I mean, this is a terrible drawing. Don't get me wrong. You know, what you can do is put a screw right through the piston, right, right into this piece of wood, and then just put a little plaque underneath it that says first place. Something simple like. I mean, it would look better than that, but I mean, I'm just saying. The best thing to do would leave the connecting rod on, right, and do it like this. Right? Do it like that. You know, make a little plaque. And you just put first place in the corner or something, you know, and just hang it on a wall on a piece of wood. Anything would look better than just a sucky piston. I mean, you know. Yeah, I won't. I promise you. I'll keep my day job until the end of my life. I'll keep my day job, okay? See you, Ryan. Take care. Love you, man. Take care. Behave yourself. Now, Partridge Family. Remember, I told you my stepbrother passed away? Watch. See if he's paying attention. Remember, I told you? That was her dad. That's Mackenzie's dad. Now you know. There you go. Now you got all the little pieces of the puzzle together so you know that all this stuff really did happen. It's all about the pieces of the puzzle, right? They all come out. See? And see, you already knew her. So, you know. But I'll tell you like this. I'll tell you something like this. I'm going to say something. I'm pretty proud of Mackenzie, and I'm going to tell you why. She's taken on herself a lot. So, yeah, took over dad's business and taking care of things and stepping up. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty proud of her. For a young lady, she's taken on a lot of responsibility. She has. And I'm proud of her. And she'll do fine. She'll do fine. She'd be all right. Everybody be okay. Yeah, you're welcome. But I mean it. I'm not just saying that. I really mean it. I think it takes a lot to step up and take that kind of responsibility. And some people are not up for the moment, you know. But to do everything that you're doing, you'll be fine. And your dad would be proud of you too. And I think your dad already knew, you know. Trust me. He knew a lot more than he put out. That I do know. Absolutely. Yep. Her dad was a coin collector too. Huh, Mackenzie? That's all I'll say about that. Her dad was a coin collector too. We did a lot of things very similar. But I knew her dad since I was 15, so long, long time. It's a long time to know somebody. Mm. Yeah, well, I'm always here, for as long as I'm left here. You know, funny thing about your dad, man, I could tell you some stories. Yeah. I don't know if I should let the cat out of the bag on some of them, though. I mean, I got quite a few stories. Some of them I just don't tell, because, well, until it reminds me, uh, one night he picked me up, right? Now, I was younger. Let me put this out on my YouTube station so that everybody understands I was young, okay? This is when I was younger, okay? I was young. Back in my younger years. Not when I was a pastor, not when I became a pastor, not when I started the ministry, not when I went to seminary. Let's get that straight. This was back when I was young and crazy. So let me get that right out in the open before I get crucified, sent to the cross, and stabbed 90 times. All right. So let me just put that out there. All right. No, it wasn't 50 years ago, but it was quite a few. So one night your dad comes by the house, right? I'm not going to say how old I was, but he come by the house and he goes, and he was about half in the bag, right? I don't know. He'd been out drinking. And he goes, "Hey, anybody want to take a ride to Providence?" I said, "Oh, shit. Here it comes, right?" He goes, "Rab, you want to go?" I go, "What?" "Bobby, you want to go for a ride?" I said, "Well, oh, you got to go? All right. See you, Jack. Love you, man. Take care. God bless. Have a good night. Try to behave yourself. And I'll check that out for you, Jack. Send me over, send me an email or actually text me with the dates and I'll check that out this week for you. Okay? Where was I? Anyway, so he goes, "Anybody want to take a ride to Providence?" And, he was already half snapped, right? Half in the bag. So, and uh, Grandpa, my dad, Grandpa, they were all living down on the lane. And Uncle Turtle was only like a couple years old. He was only like two, I think, 2 or 3. He was just a baby. And Grandma, uh, she was making sandwiches, right? Now, she'd make a sandwich. Well, she always made something. Okay, she was always cooking. She used to make the best pizza too, right? Anyways, let me not get on that subject. I'm going to continue. So he goes, "Come on, why don't you go for a ride with me?" And I said, "Oh shit, here we go." So I said, "All right." So we're heading up to Providence, right? Well, we stopped off at the package store before we were going to Providence. Now this is back in the old days, right? So this is back in the early '80s. And it was a different world at a different time. There wasn't people on the road, and it was just a different world back then than it is today. So we commenced the drinking, and it took us probably to do a 40-minute drive. Took us about 2 hours and 45 minutes. We got lost, ended up in the wrong place, and oh my god, it was crazy. Didn't get back until like I don't know what time it was, probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was nuts. And when I tell you we was ripped. Well, he went to get out of the car, and I can't remember what he was driving, but the seat, right, had a wire that went through the seat, to like keep the shape of the seat. And I guess it was poking out. And he went to get out, and when he did, he ripped the whole ass right out of his pants. It was something. I was dying laughing. It was hilarious, man. Because, you just had to be there to see it. It was just something else, right? So we finally gets back. And it was the strangest thing I ever seen in my life. It was like lights on, lights off. We pulls in the driveway, right? So going down the road. And he was doing a great job driving. I mean, don't get me wrong, really. Pull in the driveway, shut the truck or shut the car off. And the next thing I know, he does this. You ready? This is what he did. Boom. And he was out. I mean, like stone cold out. I looked over and I went, Ross, are you awake, man? Ross. Out. Out like a light. I was like, I mean, he was ripped. So I go in the house. And dad was still up. Because, the back in those days, there was no, cell phones. I mean, they had one, but, the cell phone was about this big and about that wide. And. So there was no cell phones back in the day. And you'd be lucky if you get one radio station, one FM radio station. I think they had like two or three, you know, they had like two or three FM radio stations, and then you could get AM radio. It was a trip. Had to pick him up in the snowbank one night. Got drunk, passed out in the snow. He was fine. Had this big fluffy jacket on. I'll never forget it. Quilted jacket. Me and Grandpa had to bring him in the house. Yeah. I had some good times though. I seen him go through a lot too. But if it wasn't for you girls you girls changed his life. He transformed into a different person when you guys came into his life. He went from dark to light like that. He changed everything. He changed his work habits. He changed who he was, what he wanted to do, started business, the whole works. He really did. And for that, I was very proud of him. I think we all did. You know, we had our years when we did crazy stuff and partied and God, didn't care, you know. And we all changed, you know. But oh, he used to, boy, I'll tell you, crazy times, crazy times. Oh yeah, yeah. Your Uncle Robbie too. Look, your Uncle Robbie. Oh my God, Uncle Robert. Oh jeez, he was a highly intelligent person, right? Look, when I tell you, he was an assistant dean at University of Rhode Island. I don't know if you know that or not. I don't know if your dad ever told you about your Uncle Robbie, but he was an assistant dean at University of Rhode Island, right? I don't know. I know he held a couple of master's degrees for sure, but he comes in the driveway, right? I'm down at Dad's house. He comes in the driveway. This is when he lived down the lane too. Comes in the driveway and he goes, "Hey," and I go, "Yeah." He says, "My car's running funny," and I'm thinking, "Well, fix it," you know. He goes, "Mind taking a look at it?" I said, "All right, I'll take a look at it." He had, I don't know how the car was running, to be honest with you. So he he did not look. The oil, there was hardly any oil in it. There was hardly any water in it. And it would skip and backfire, and he'd go down the road like that. Clunk, 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 clunk. You'd have to look. It had this certain sweet spot that it would actually run, but if you went beyond that, it ran like crap. Every car he ever owned, it was just, he was a terrible mechanic. He had absolutely understood nothing about engines or anything like that. So I'm like, well, you got to get a couple of wires. Your spark plugs are foul. You need a new fuel filter. I said, you need to get an oil change. You need to change your oil. You need a new air cleaner. You need to put some water in the car. He's like, well, how do I do that? I'm like, oh, God. So, needless to say, I ended up taking care of it for him. Yeah. Changing tires. Oh my God. I'm telling you. They got you working in the pits or what? Oh my God. That's a trip. Hey, I meant to show you this. Look at this box. Uncle Rab made this box too. Look. What do you think about this? Uncle Rab made this box too. Yeah. Pretty nice, huh? Mechanic, businesswoman. You'd be a mechanic, a businesswoman, and a mom all in one shot. House cleaner. Yeah. I guess you know when you're gonna jump in, just jump right in, right? It's all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all. You'll be all right. Might need a beer or two in between them. Just saying. Hey, look, Uncle Rab won't think bad about you if you're having a couple beers, because I probably would be too. Because Because that's a lot to take on. I ain't even lying. I know, I get it. I get it. Trust me. Look, I don't judge nobody. But I tell you what, next time I come up, you better have some damn food in that refrigerator, and it better be fresh. Because I was so hungry on the way home. We stopped at Wendy's. Me and Uncle Tom couldn't eat it all. It just was like we didn't eat all day. Yeah, BRO clock 30. Hey, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the like button. You hear me? Make sure you hit that thumbs up and the bell button and all that crap. Don't forget. My God. The Partridge Family's like, the hell is going on in this stream? He probably sitting there scratching his head going, man, this is some strange stuff right here. I ain't lying. We got you surrounded, Partridge Family. Jeremy's sitting there going, I can't believe this guy. When I tell you that God puts people in your life for reasons, hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, and he proves it. So, yeah. Well, I'm just, what can I say? Oh, my Lord. All I can say is it's a small world, guys. It really is. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? Let me see. I want to show you something cool. I got to show you guys something cool. I got to do this. I got to do this. This is cool. Let me see. All right. Let me see. I got to show you guys this. You guys are going to trip out. I got to show you my room. You guys are going to trip out on. Oh my God. Welcome to the future. Now you see the light. Everybody relax. Be calm. Be cool and collective. You have now entered the Reverend Bob zone. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. This is not a cult. Let's pray that Jesus comes soon. But until then, you're stuck with me. How you like that? Tell me that ain't cool. I gotta show you guys. Look. Look at my lights. Ain't that cool? You gotta admit, it's pretty cool, right? Now you see Uncle Rob. Oh my god. I had to take you to my next world. I just wanted to put a halo around me. Now you see the light. Now you're back in the darkness. Oh my god. Oh. Oh Lord. So, when you want to take a step back into the 60s and the 70s, you don't have to do drugs. All you gotta do is come to my basement and let me turn on the lights. You'll have flashbacks. You know, I gotta tell you something. No, that's an 80s thing, right? Disco, 70s and 80s. Here's the funny thing when I play my guitar, it will actually change the lights. Oh, really? In a 67 Chevelle? Oh, that's really cool. She should have told me. I would have took her to homecoming. I could see. Hey, speaking of that, I could see Heidi in the 60s, really. She reminds me of that 60s type of 60s type of person, you know. Oh my god. She'd like it down here. She'd like to be down here. She likes this kind of stuff anyway. That's a cool car. You know, Uncle Rab used to have a 72 SS Chevelle with a 396, 475 horsepower with a Muncie 4-speed Stone Crusher M22 with a Dana 12-inch posi. Did you know that? But you didn't know that, did you? I built the car. Yeah, I miss it. I'd like to have another 72 Chevelle. Yeah, I had a 72 SS Chevelle. I had a 72 Pontiac Le Mans station wagon. I had a 1964 Ford Falcon. I had a 1965 Impala with a 350 in it. I had a lot of cars. A 67 Impala, huh? My grandfather had a 1960 SS Impala with a 348 with a six packer on it. He bought it right out of the showroom in 1960. He ordered it. Absolutely. What a fast car. Had checkerboard seats. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My uncle owns a car now. My uncle owns a lot of cars. He's got a 46 Ford Roadster. He's got oh God, he's got so many cars. He's got a 55 Chevy, a 57 Chevy, a coupe. He's got a bunch of cars. Yeah. Oh yeah, a Galaxy, a Fury. Oh, a Ford Fury. Yep. My cousin Dave, I don't know if he still has it, but he had a 440 Interceptor, a real one, cop car. That thing used to rip. Yeah, Plymouth Chrysler. Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. A Fury. I don't know why. A Galaxy is a Ford, I think, right? I don't know. I can't remember now. What was it? Yeah, it was a Plymouth Fury, and wasn't it a Ford Galaxy? I don't know. I'd have to. I can't remember now. Been so long. I'm getting old, you know. I got CRS, so I'm just letting everybody know. And I have permission to have CRS. I'm just letting you know. Oh yeah. Oh man. Broke my damn necklace. I haven't fixed it yet. Had the big 440. Yeah. Yep. Out of state police car. That's correct. That's what they had. They had the 440 Interceptors. They would rip, dude. Get that big block going. Yeah. Had that special transmission in them. Oh yeah. Well, I told I want to buy I want to buy a nice car, but I gotta wait because I still got my tractor payments, right? But maybe in a couple of years, if things work out, I'm gonna buy a sports car. We'll see if everything aligns itself. The stars align. I'm going to. What's that? Melt a coin on it, spit and shine. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Always wanted a 69. I wanted a 72 Chevelle or a 69 Camaro. I always wanted that stuff. But I'll tell you what. I've been looking at them new Camaros, them SS Camaros. Hmm. Been looking at them. Really thinking about really liking them. But I also like the Ford Mustang. Was a '04 CRV. No more sports cars and motorcycles for me. Can't keep my license because of the tickets. I gotta tell you guys something funny, right? So I had a 64 Ford Falcon, right? And I used to live I used he used to live off 165, right? So we had what's called Mount Tom. So, when you're young, you got to do crazy things. Now, if my cousin Dave was on here, he'd tell you this. So I went to pick up my cousin Dave, right? So I go up and I pick up my cousin Dave, and we're out riding around. So, I get rambunctious, right? So I said, Dave, let's see how fast this will go, right? So I'm on the top of Mount Tom. I'm just coming up over the top, right? And I stop because there's a flat spot up at the top. So I rev it up, rev it up, rev it up. And it had a 3 on the tree, right? You remember the 3 on the tree? I dropped that clutch and I banged that thing and took off, and the whole rear end came right out of the car. I mean, it ripped. The only thing that was holding it on was the rear springs and the shocks. And me and Dave were like, what the hell just happened? So we get out of the car, right? And we're looking at it. Now, my cousin Dave is a big boy, okay? He logs, he does tree. He's an arborist, right? So, but we were young, we were kids, right? So we're looking at it, and we're like, what the hell are we gonna do? How are we gonna get this home, right? So I opened up the trunk, and the only thing that was back there was baling twine, right? Because I'd been up at my Uncle Steve's and we were doing hay. And periodically I would pick up you know, the baling twine, and I just throw it in the back of the car, right? And then throw it away when we didn't need it. Boy, thank God I didn't throw that baling twine. We got it. My cousin Dave got under there with his back, lifted that car up, right? We pushed it rear end back up underneath there, right? And we put a bunch of baling twine underneath there. I mean, I don't know how much baling twine we had in there, but we made it home. Helped that rear end in there until we got home. I'll never forget it. We laughed. Oh my God, we were crying. It was so funny. I never seen anything like. I mean, you couldn't make that story up. I'm just telling you, it was the funniest thing in the world. Yeah. Oh yeah. I had a friend, and he's actually a ASE certified mechanic. He's a master mechanic out in Texas, right? So this is where he lives now. His name is Jeff Gordon. So we were best buds, and we used to do crazy things, right? So I can't remember the car that Jeff had, but we're out riding on the reservation, right? Like we're out there driving. And we were young and we were doing things, We got ripped, right? And there's a bridge. So you're driving down a road like this, right? So I'll show you. So here's the bridge. Here's the road, right? So here's the bridge and here's the road. And it's a little bridge. It ain't no big damn bridge. It's just a little small bridge, right? So, you got this big long road and this little bridge. So we're hauling it. I mean, we're ripping, right? We're going for it. Right? So, hauling ass. And all of a sudden, Jeff decides that he wants to make a left turn. Well, there's a stream. Now, if you're in a little pickup truck or something, you can make it through the stream because you could go down in the dip, go through the stream, and come up, right? Because there is an actual road that you could drive through. But the bridge is just wide enough to get across in a small truck or a small car, right? I mean, there ain't no racing into that bridge because you're not making it. Not at no 55 or 60 miles an hour on a dirt road. It is not happening. So, there's that halfway point between where you're going to make your decision, where you're going to go. Well, I'm going to tell you what happened. Jeff decides to whip that wheel, right? And he got between the bridge and the bottom part So the bridge is up here in the bottom part that goes through the stream, and he went right off like this. Did a nosedive, bent the front end up, and we just plowed through the water. Well, anybody knows back in those days, there was not electronic ignitions. Okay. You had points and condensers, and you had the cap. And if you went through any stream like that at any velocity, it was dying. And that's exactly what happened. Oh boy, it took us a while, boy. And you know, when the sun goes down, it gets cold. Yep. We're out there for a while fixing it. We got it running. We made it home. Whew, man. Crazy stuff we used to do. Yeah. Me and my cousin Dave decided to go camping one night. It was nice. Guess what it did? Rained. Oh, it took the tent out. We were soaking wet, cold. Oh my God. And stuck out there because his dad wasn't picking us up until the next day. Oh my God. Trying to keep the campfire going and it's pouring rain out. Oh my God. Yeah. We had some times, I'll tell you that. Oh my God. Never forget it. We did the craziest stuff in the world. Unbelievable. Crazy stuff. Yeah. I tried to jump off the sandbank down at Beach Pond one time. The sandbank goes like this, and then it goes like this. It's all sand, but it's like it goes down like this, right? Well, you go through the groove, and there's a bunch of trees and stuff. And me and Andrew Slater, Andrew Slater is a friend of mine. He owns Exeter Auto, right here in Rhode Island. Well, hauling ass, and he stopped, and I didn't. I went right off. And my front wheel came off the bike. Because, you know, I always, for some reason, I always was riding on the edge of everything, right? It was just about making it down the road. Barron's half gone, you know, spokes missing. You know how it was back in the day. Just as long as you had something to ride, that was good enough. Bald tires, you know. That front wheel come off, and I knew I was in for it because it's a long way down that hill. Oh, yeah. I was hurting. I had sand in every crack and every crevice of my body. I am not lying to you. I was hurting. And the bike followed me because I got my foot wrapped up in it. Oh, my God. Crazy stuff. I'm telling you. I shouldn't be telling all you guys this, but whew, I had some moments, I'll tell you. Yeah. Stuck a Subaru in between the crack of two trees one time. Yeah. That was fun. About 6 feet off the ground. They come out with a wreck report out between the trees. Oh, yeah. You're crazy. So, if you think you're the only one crazy out there in the YouTube world, you got another thing coming. Yeah, I've seen it and done it. Yeah. Man, those are the days, I'll tell you. I don't know how I lived through a lot of it, to be honest with you. It was crazy. Nuts. What? I ran over Megan's SUV once. Okay, 5 times. Oh my God, you guys are something else. Well, I shouldn't have been parked there. Oh my God. Oh God. Whose stuff is this? Oh, this is just Anyways, guys, I guess I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. I got some other stuff I gotta get done tonight too. Before I go to bed, before I forget. I had a Boss Mustang motor in it. Thank God it wasn't a 4x4. My fault. Started in gear and ran over me. I'm going to tell you guys one more story and I'm going to go to bed. Well, actually, I got to do some stuff, then go to bed. I'm going to tell you this story. So I was in Germany, right? So I was stationed with the 547th Engineer Battalion in Darmstadt, Germany. And we were out on Reforger. Well, they sent me to go get some supplies, right? So, at the time, I had a 5-ton dump truck license. So I went to the mechanics and I said, "Look, I need a 5-ton dump truck because I got to go get some supplies for the guys, right?" So, um, I had this young private. He was just an E1, right? Just got in the military, right? Just got in, and I'm an E4, so which is specialist. So, I went to the motor pool site and I said, "Hey, I need a log. I need to have a truck that's already had a PMCS done on it, and I need to take it down." He said, "Yeah, go ahead, take that one." I said, "Okay, is it all set to go?" "Yep, all fueled up. You can take that one. Here's the logbook, here's the key signed for." I said, "Okay." So me and this private get in the truck, we're going down the road, right? So we're coming down this hill, and it's like it goes like this, the hill. It goes down and it goes around and then it goes back up. So you're in this big hole, right? And there's a farm on the right hand side. Okay. So there's a farm, a big driveway, and it goes off on an angle, and there's a huge barn. This big, big barn, huge barn, right? So we're driving down this hill, just driving along. So I go to slow down. "What's up, Skippy?" I goes to slow down in the 5-ton dump truck. No brakes. None. Zero. Lost all the freaking brakes. And I'm cruising, right, on this 5-ton dump truck. And I got a load of stuff in the back. I couldn't stop. Now, I knew I wasn't going to be able to make that corner. There was no way I was making that corner. So I tried to cut down the road, right? Needless to say, well, we went through the barn. Right through the barn. Right out into the pasture and right out. We kept going because I shut the truck off, And I'm trying to yank this. I'm trying to yank it back in a lower gear, and I got the private over there. He's trying to yank it. I'm trying to steer it, and he's trying to yank it back. We finally stopped, and I'm like, "Oh my God." Private looks at me. He said, "I want to get out of the military. I don't like this." He says, "They don't know how to fix the trucks in the army. I want to go before it kills me." The farmer, the guy who owned the farm, couldn't even talk to me. He was laughing so hard. Him and his wife were out there on the porch. And he goes, "I watched you." He said, "I watched you come in and go right through the freaking barn." I go, "How do you think I felt?" I said, "Because I did not know what was on the other side of that barn." I'm glad there was nothing in the barn. I'm telling you. That cost the military some money, boy. Fixed the farmer's barn and then fixed his crop. And it wasn't my fault, though. It was not my fault. I'm just saying. Because, he told me it was ready to go. I didn't have to check nothing out. Here's the keys and go. Yeah. Well, let me tell you what. If you're young and you ever go in the military, do your own preventive maintenance checks and services. Do you understand me? Don't trust nobody. Or you too might be the next one going through a barn. I'm just saying. Oh my God. Crazy. Crazy stuff, man. I'm telling you. I got a billion stories. I'm telling you. I did. Oh my God. That's right. Look, I paid a guy. I used to get paid. So when you're in airborne, right, you get paid hazardous duty pay. So what I used to do is you got what's called a rigger, right? So what the rigger does is the riggers pack the chutes, right? Because the chutes have to be packed a specific way. Well, everybody likes to party in the military. And I told him, I said, look, I'll split my hazardous duty pay with you. Okay. But you make sure that you're sober and you're of good mind when you're packing my chute, because I don't want I don't want to have to pull my reserve. Never had any problems. Nervous. You're always nervous. You're sitting in there, sitting in the back like this, right? You got your hand up. They say, build up, hook up. You hook up, so you're hooking up your static line because there's a line that runs right down the plane. Well, depending on what you're doing, because you got different ways. You can jump out of a helicopter. You can go side door out of a plane. You can go right out the back of the plane, right? It depends on what you're doing, right? Boy, every time they say, stand up, hook up, boy, it felt like he was peeing. You get so nervous. Every time you'd be nervous. Turn. And they say, go, 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 go. That jump master. Go, go, go. Scary. And it's the most peaceful, dead sound you ever experienced in your life when you go out. Parachute opens up and everything from the bottom of yourself goes forward. Oh yeah, shanks it right up because everything's tight, Oh my God, what a feeling! You ever get the chance to, go parachuting? Telling you, the new chutes are nice. The old canopies, they sucked because if you come out in your static lines, if you get them all bunched up, you gotta bicycle your way out. You could, they'll get them all wrapped up and tied up. It's a pain in the butt. Yeah. It's crazy. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I love y'all. Like, share, subscribe, take care. Do something good for somebody this week. Behave yourself. Don't do nothing too crazy because I'd like to see you back soon. I should be on Thursday. Hopefully. Maybe we'll do an auction Thursday, but for definite, we're doing it on Halloween. So this coming Sunday, we're gonna do an auction. So anyways, if I don't see you all, take care. I love you all. Behave yourselves, and we'll see you soon. And I am Pastor Bob, aka the Coin Guru Minister, and we'll see you soon. Reverend Bob is out of here. See ya.